We are looking at the whole topic of God-given authority, and this is a further characteristic. Who is secure when the authority is challenged? People who are secure when their authority is challenged are the ones that truly know that God has appointed them. In part 12, we spoke about how one receives authority. You may be self-appointed, or man-appointed, or God-appointed. And when you've been appointed or ordained by God, you know with surety that He is for you. That regardless of what comes against you, you will be secure and you will remain standing. In Acts chapter 20, verse 28, we see that Paul is talking to the elders in Ephesus, and he says, "The Holy Spirit is the one who has appointed you." And that is truly so important for us. We've learned that already in part 12. Numbers chapter 16, verse 1 to 5. Here we have a story where the authority of Moses has been put into question, in fact attacked. Korah, the son of Jizar, actually stood up with a whole 250 Israelites, and they were respected leading men, and they came against Moses. They joined forces with Korah against Moses and Aaron and said to them, "You've gone too far. Every Israelite is holy and the Lord is in our midst. Why do you set yourselves above the Lord's people?" Verse 4, when Moses heard this, he threw himself to the ground. And then he said to Korah and his followers, "Tomorrow morning the Lord will show you who belongs to him and who is holy. Only those who the Lord has appointed may approach him." And that is this main point here, that Moses, he doesn't react in some judgmental way or get angry. He doesn't say, "You evil men, I'll beat you up," or anything like that. No, he remains calm, and he says at this point, "My dear friends, or maybe even my enemies, the Lord will show who of us is right. The Lord will show it. He will show who has authority. I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to prove myself. I don't have to do anything. God is with me." Interesting, of course, is that much later on in the life of Jesus, in the New Testament, we see the same thing, where Jesus has been accused, and he's been accused of various things. And what did he do? He kept his mouth closed. He remained silent. God was with him. When we know that he is with us, even when our authority is being questioned, we can remain calm and know that he will defend us. We don't have to be stupid. Of course, we need to communicate and have chats, but he is with us. In our church in South Africa, shortly after our church plant, we had a couple in our church who had come to the church plant with expectations that we didn't fulfill. They started with us in the church, and they had expectations of leading the praise and worship. And we said, "No, we didn't see that." And they were angry and offended, and they went back to the previous, the base church, mother church, base church. And once they got there, without us knowing, they started gossiping and saying things, everything they found that we were doing wrong in the church, etc., etc. And this came out a while later. And we were... we stood at the point where we said, what do we do? Should we confront them? Should we get angry with them? What should we do? And we sensed or we sense the Lord saying to us, this is a moment for you. This is where you should be quiet. I will fight for you. You can't know who they've spoken to, how many people they've spoken to, what they've said. You weren't even there. You have no idea. And if you accuse them, they may say, no, we didn't do that. So what will you do? The Lord said, just remain quiet. I will defend you. I'm for you. And that's what he did. And many years later, this couple came to us and they said, we were wrong. They said, please forgive us. We are sorry for what we did. It doesn't always happen this way. Sometimes these chats don't happen. But we know that every time we face these sort of things, we know that when we are appointed by him, he will defend us and we should be quiet. That's always a sign of someone who is secure in their appointment by God. In Psalm 37, 5 and 6, we read, let the Lord take charge of your life and trust in him. He will make it right. Your innocence, he will make visible as bright as the light of day, and the rightness of your cause will shine like the noonday sun. Be calm in the presence of the Lord and wait for him to intervene. Do not be angry with the wicked who are doing well, and do not be afraid of their evil plans. Do not be carried away to the anger and wrath. Do not get angry so that you do not do anything wrong. What a Bible verse. Do you live like this? Can you truly say, every time I've been attacked or when my authority is questioned, that I can give it up to God? That's a challenge for us. So a question at the end. Has your authority been questioned at all? How did you react? In the light of Moses' example, what would you do differently now?